Hi, hello boys and girls. Welcome to Beyond Code, the YouTube podcast where we talk about all things tech and beyond. Today we are going to be unpacking the biggest trends that happened in the tech world in 2024. The good, the bad, the ugly, the fun, and yes, we're going to be doing it together. And joining me on this episode is Wolabi Adeniran. Is a student of Obafemi Awolowo University, mechanical student, and is a self-taught data scientist. You know those people that they want to take our computer job. I'm going to talk to him today. And yes, he's also the creator of PAL. If you are on OAU campus or FUTA and you haven't heard about PAL, you should look into it now. So he's going to talk more about PAL on this episode, and yes, it is an AI application that has been saving students during exam period. So join me together as I welcome Olabi Adeniro to the show. Welcome, Olabi. How are you?
Thank you. I'm very fine.
How are you doing? How's school? How's OA treating you?
School is fine. School is fine. Thank God.
How about OA? Okay, OA is Scotia.
OA is school for now. That you understand. You don't be laugh.
So let's get to know you. Like, you're a mechanical engineering student. Like, I am like a silent beef with you guys. Not mechanical engineering students, non-computer and elect students that don't want to focus on their job and come to take our get. So what inspired you to enter into tech, to get started into tech, and just briefly tell us your tech journey?
Okay. But number one, I don't think you should have beef with.
It's a silent beef, guys. It's a silent beef.
I don't think you have beef because, I mean, if you look at everything machinery today, you have this autonomy stuff going into it. Sorry, so there needs to be that bridge between hardware for the mechanical engineering side and
Why are you still doing hardware?
Yeah, I do some hardware. I mean, I've had experience with Arduino.
That's still of that hardware.
Yeah, but like I've done something where you like try to simulate robots in an environment to get so for tech though, normal is money now. Like about
so we're asking money or passion now, it's money straight.
But I've been doing this stuff since 2019 though. That was before I came into school. But I had applied for MEC already, so I was just
so while you were waiting,
so I was like while I was waiting, when I went to learn self was computer repairs. I learned that at computer village in Ikeja. But again, I'm like, you get just like Jama everything. So
you're into data science,
data science backend. Yeah.
So how did I?
So I started with Python. I read Python books for about a year without a laptop. So I read automate things with Python. I learned Python the hard way 1 and 2 ZA Shop. I took class from.
Like you finished the entire book, like the soft copy.
The soft copy
wow.
of the book.
It's just this year. Like that was one of my like I read a tech book and I finished it. But I didn't finish it. What's your rule so that I can finish more this year?
No, it's not necessary now. It's not necessary. But me, I was less busy then. Yeah, I didn't have a laptop to practice.
Okay,
so the only thing I could do was read. So I read those books and then I learned Python. I also attended this class by I think this Harvard CX50.
Oh yeah.
Harvard of it. So I did their class also. But then I did not do AI. I just did Python. So I think that's one of the things that helped me a lot because I did a lot of Python before I branched. So I did a lot of EFLs legit, like I learned Python, this comprehension, like the very, very basic stuff, classes, OP and stuff. So for about a year. So I first read and then I read with practicing. So
do you think now in this our time, one thing that does not make people go into the basics like that is because of they are seeing things happening. Like now, I want to learn Python, and then I'm seeing people building AI stuff. They want to I'm just in 2 weeks. I'm 2 weeks into Python, but I think I know a little. And let me just go into AI and start building cool stuff. Do you think in this our time, can someone still focus on the basic for like a year, 6 months?
I don't think so. And to me, I don't know. People don't accept my view, but I believe Python is very simple, and the best way you can learn is by doing stuff. So you don't have to learn for Python. Once you know the if-else logics, you know how to work with lists, for loops, and stuff. You can do almost anything. You can you can simulate almost anything. So the idea is just know the language, understand it. So the idea is if you can say a Python code, you can know what it says in English. Then you can work on projects to learn more. So the more you work on projects, the more you meet those basic stuff that you missed, and the more you begin to learn them. Basically.
Okay, so going into our episode for today, we want to talk about tech trends
Okay.
in 2024, what happened last year, and want to talk about them, have fun, see some of the stuff, and yeah. So the first one, let me just say, what was your highlight of 2024 in the tech community?
I see. Is it for me personally or
Yes,
just
for you personally.
For me personally, it still has to be the AI boom now in LLMs, large language models. You get everyone just increased the awareness of what AI is capable of, but it also casted this shadow on where we need to get to, because people were like, AI wants to take everything, AI wants to do this, but you get it's just for me it's very funny because people that are not into it, they feel this is the utopia we can get to, but where we are going to is still very, very far, very, very far.
Because I don't see you post sometimes on your status. You'll be like, ChatGPT is very, very stupid though. Gemini does not have sense. So how can this thing be so so stupid like this? But for some people that is their own.
That's the utopia, yeah, you get. But the idea is you don't see the cracks till you get to inspect it. So you get to for natural language, English, it's perfect. You barely would see any errors.
Yeah.
But when you start going into other aspects of life, mathematics, and I'm an engineering student, so I just want to
solve
you get. I just want to solve it. Give me this mathematical stuff. You get. So
if you use it as solvers, you just carry your paper and your pen by yourself and just start writing.
But GPT is getting better than before and stuff.
Give us just free this thing. So the AI, my own for AI was that almost I think I participated in 2 hackathons this year. I know it's very low, but I participated in 2 hackathons, and most of all the projects that came out were just AI driven app. They will be you don't even need AI for your app. Why are you adding it? Just so that when you are presenting, you say AI driven app.
Yes, that's what everybody wants now.
Everybody has LLMs. Your app is basically doing nothing. It's just AI driven app.
That was the highlight. That was what people wanted to fund. There was a lot of money being thrown around. And there was a time like this before, but
they're not really solving problems. They're just taking
using
money.
And
they just need money.
Making applications. There are a lot of variation of the same stuff, but the idea is these variations are what gets us to the next level.
Yeah.
So the paper for GPT has been announced since 2017, but it was just that OpenAI built on it, and then they gave us something better. So that's the idea, Sha. That's why I chop from the AI boom now. I had one hackathon with Microsoft. I was in the top 10.
And your app was AI driven.
Yeah, not AI driven per se. I needed to add the AI part. So what the app was doing was an agricultural stuff. It was AI driven though, ML, basic ML, not LLM based. So I had data sets from Cargo. So when you show crops and stuff, you can detect if this crop is diseased or not.
Okay.
I had that V1. So for the Microsoft hackathon though, they said they wanted the LLM functionality. So what I did was I added the LLM explainer after. So after getting your detection, I then train an LLM to now give you natural language.
So I ever think Duolingo added that to their application.
I see.
Their new application now, if you make a mistake, if you are on I think it is not super. I think it is Max, yes, Duolingo Max. There was super, now there's now Max. So now if you make a mistake, it will ask you, do you want me to explain your maybe that should also be AI driven.
I mean, Duolingo has been existing before AI.
Yeah, so they just integrated that
in their added functionality.
Okay, so I don't have any issue with AI driven apps. They are good. I love using them. I use all these AI chat apps and all. I don't have any issue with them. But please, let us know that your app really needs this. Not just carry app that because you want to come and win us in hackathon. But it is fine, Sha.
But I mean, if you look at it in a way, Sha, there's always an application. There's always an application you can find that LLMs can make better. So the beauty
But
that
this one,
LLM
most of them are
brings,
not making them better. Most of them are just the chat box that you just added
chatbots, exactly.
to the application, like just for you to chat with this thing or
And that's all.
ask. It made some apps it was needed, like our notes taking apps, like they'll tell
Exactly.
you all those Notion when they
Summarize
added
and
it.
stuff.
Some of them, but some hackathon, I'm still saying it, is particularly in hackathons that you see this. So I don't know. I don't have any problem with AI during app. Then another this thing for me was the cyber security
Oh,
this thing.
I
The
think that
cyber,
was more exaggerated in Nigeria, though. I mean, like there was this time, cybersecurity levy, any small stuff, like the issue in Nigeria sector. I work for. I work for a company that are trying to like tackle financial glitches. So the issue that we have is that we attach every glitch in financial to cybersecurity.
okay.
So there's this issue that most people don't take, because like when you're processing applications, it's possible that you're processing time lags. So you must have noticed this on WhatsApp, where like you click on someone's message, it doesn't
And it
pop
takes
up, you
time.
click on it again.
I used to think
So
it's my phone that is
so
my
it
phone
will it's
processor.
now it's now you get like it's now overlay that person twice.
Yes,
So
yes.
think of it that when you are withdrawing, so you've withdrawn the first time,
First one.
the system has not processed that you've withdrawn, then you withdraw again, then you're able to get double withdrawal. But something like that, we just call it cyber security attack. Sure you get.
Oh,
So that's one of the stuff for the cyber security trend.
but
And I
then,
have, I have a friend,
everybody was like going into it. Like if you ask 5 out of 10 people, or let's say 6 out of 10 people this year, like what are you learning? Cybersecurity. What are you learning? Cybersecurity. Like what at the point I wanted to ask, please, what's happening? Everyone should let me know if I should enter, B, I should just like it was getting
yeah, like I mean, just as I said, it was like exaggerated in Nigeria. But then the idea is that it's also something that has a very very good future, because
if you want to
if
go
you look
into
at Tesla, look at the smart homes and everything, if you are not like secure enough, a lot of people will just
it
use
has
it.
a good future.
Yeah,
That's what a lot of
so
people are saying.
that's
And then I think also in cybersecurity, again, it is not very like we have in tech, we have a lot of different parts. In
But,
cybersecurity, we
yeah,
have a lot of different parts.
aspects
Like
also.
you can be in cybersecurity and you're not even writing code, you're not even doing anything in cybersecurity, but like you are still there, part of
Yeah, part of
cybersecurity. Like
cybersecurity.
if it's a part like if you are looking to go into tech, you can like research on it. Yes, you can research on it and see
More stuff. And like I have a friend is like a cloud cybersecurity. So there's difference between deploying on premise and deploying on cloud. So on premise deployment is you get those time when you used to go to cyber cafe that you see their router. You get all those Ethernet cables and stuff. That's like on premise. So there are still companies that they need to have like their own in-house cybersecurity person that does the Ethernet cable and stuff. But then there's like when you move to cloud, you now use GCP, you use Azure. So that's another layer of cybersecurity. Like the kind of threats that can come from that area is just so wide, because you are now on the public domain internet compared to when you are.
Do you think the field can get saturated at some point?
I don't think so. The reason why I don't think so is because we always have new developments that will have new ways of being attacked.
That's
You
true.
get, so
We have many smart people in
exactly.
in this world, especially in this country,
In this country, yeah. So
looking
that's
for a way to gain more from people, and it's true. So, which other trend or which other tech stuff like stood out for you in 2024?
for me. I'm not really like a social person per se, but I think another part is the Gen AI part.
Okay.
So when after we had GPT, LLMs, then everybody started doing AI pictures. So everybody's generating. You see, there was this popular one then, waiting belong to Caesar, one carrier. You see one small boy with a lot of food. They get, but this is AI generated. Like there was just that overlay of AI generation that was there. Everyone wanted to cartoonize themselves. Everyone wanted to do this. You get, so then it was like it was cringy because the pictures were obviously AI generated.
Yeah,
so why
at the
do you
point,
think?
no, when it came out new, it was okay.
It was
Everybody
again,
was going
like
to
it's
be
the
like,
fun,
yes, everyone
but
was like, I want. A lot of people actually made money from that.
Yeah.
I want my. How can I do
exactly
my?
my
Because some
cartoon.
people post on my Facebook will be like, to get your AI generated picture. Yeah,
Pictures,
like
exactly.
how will you use an AI generated picture for LinkedIn? Sorry guys, I'm really sorry. But when the message, why will you use it for your LinkedIn post?
I mean,
So okay,
then it was like I think I tried it though. No, I tried it then though. Like what I tried to do though was not generate from scratch. I tried to remix images.
okay,
That was like the very first time that they released DALI before it became very better
yeah,
now.
better.
So like it was so bad at images. That was when I knew that like where we are going to is still far. Like so like there's just a lot of stuff, a lot of untapped aspects of
Potentials
AI
AI
before
now.
AI can get you
Good.
get so
Generative AI, that also was good. It was good at first, it was not good. I know a lot of people that came into my DM and was like, Messi, can you generate? I cannot generate. So even because I don't have my
you
own
now have your own AI.
AI, I used to tell people that AI cannot generate for me. I'm already fine
Oh
already.
yeah no, oh yeah no, oh yeah no, oh yeah no.
Okay. Anyhow, so we've seen the cybersecurity, we've seen the addition of LLMs into many applications and generative AI, which I know most of you did. Then another one that people made money from, and many people did not make money from, is crypto. Tap, we call it tap. Yes, like the time videos were going on like around that people were in class and they were just
I
tapping.
got stop now.
Everybody wants to make money from crypto.
Of
I
course.
think was it not coin
I'm not
that
going
came
yeah.
out and everybody made money. We're like, there's money in this thing. Oh.
Like they spoiled the sector. Like it brought a lot of newbies into this stuff.
Yes,
Yeah,
and
get
there are
so
a lot of ones that have never.
that have not paid though.
I'm very sure
That
almost
mean
everybody in Nigeria tapped. I tapped actually, but I did not make money. I'm the one that tapped
which
and not
one did
make.
you tap?
I did I did
Yes,
is it
con okay,
dogs.
dogs. Dogs paid now.
It's paid, but me I didn't.
Dogs paid
My friend
now.
was telling me, Messi, go and add this thing, go and add this thing. So the day that
Okay, you
it
not add
paid,
your
I
wallet.
did not add my wallet.
Yeah,
Then and I had some dogs there. Then I did what is this one? Meme5.
game five.
That one paid, but
Nah, game five was
it was not
we
really
have the
good.
term, it's called
Yeah,
dust. You get so
yeah,
once they give you anything lesser than $10 or
yeah.
something, some people $100 is dust. Some people make 100, they call it dust. But we share myself
That one did
is
not work
a
for
lot
me.
of stuff.
Then the one that is there that I have not done, but I still have some coin there. Is that
Okay,
blue?
Bloom.
They've not still come out.
Bloom still has
There's
potential.
potential.
No, I mean they funded dogs now. They added like one of the reasons why a lot of people made a lot of money from dogs was that even if you had very very small dogs, if you are claimed to Binance, they added like another an extra 100. This was like $100 more. And people that were on Bloom actively then they did the task. Now Bloom also does them about 100 and stuff.
I just felt like it was not my thing. I
Uh,
know people that made money from it, but
no,
I was
people made
joining,
a
but
lot
I
of
was
money
not.
from
I was not
money
like
from crypto.
I was focusing on that this thing. But then my friend would come and tell me, Messi, you're
Stop
gonna open your
killing
this
now.
thing. Messi, it was IT period. In our school, she'll collect my phone from me,
Exactly
say,
now.
Messi, start tapping.
That's
Messi,
a
have you tapped?
that's
Messi,
a good friend though.
she made money
He's a
actually.
good friend. He's a
But
good friend.
everybody, me and my friends want to
But
make money, so
is
we're putting ourselves through.
it's very important. But funny thing for me though, was I've been in crypto since I was an 100 level student.
Okay, so
So
you've been
no,
making
I
money from
that's it. I did not make money at all in 100
okay.
level.
Okay,
Like
so
oh,
I'm still good then.
100 level was
Maybe.
100 level was bad. Like I had a lot of Telegram stuff. I was Telegram load then. Me and my guys. So we don't make anything and then we stopped.
Okay.
So when the crypto airdrop boom started again this year, we were skeptical at first because all of us we did it then. So when I think the first one that paid that make us come back was Pixel. So we saw someone that made $1 million from Pixel.
Okay.
So we have this term, so I don't know, we have like we have a way of talking here. You feel that we are saying life has ended, but that's how we talk. So that was when we now started. So we tapped not coin fee. But after not coin, nothing. So done dogs. Unfortunately, I did not
I
focus
think
on
a lot
dogs.
of others too
No,
did
not
pay
like
after not
in the
coin.
past 2 weeks, most of them that have paid up, they are not Telegram bots, they are
Okay.
testnets.
Oh
So
yeah.
there are stuff you do outside Telegram where you have to like at least. And the term now is when not coin paid, it was tap to earn, but now it is pay to earn because people that earned a lot of money on Minify,
Yeah, they
they spend
paid money. Yeah,
equivalent
there was a
amount of
time
money.
if I
Yeah,
was sending them to
you
pay
have to
money.
buy.
So
No, But crypto, no. I mean, there was this one that paid 2 days ago. If you had been an active user of Solana wallet since 2023 or something, then they gave you. Yeah. So we know someone that he posted in the evening. He needs urgent 7 million for you get like just posting wistfully, urgent 7 million for December, and then he checked his allocation and he had up to 7 million.
Oh wow.
In Naira. So
that is the money.
That's money.
The money
the money Web3 is just bunkers. Like it's just bunkers. There's Degen guys. Degen is like you can. There are a lot of different coins. They call them meme coins. So you heard of that Davido stuff now. You know you have Davido stuff that Davido had this coin. A lot of people put a lot of money. So Davido had the meme coin. So like that's what they do. So popular guys or just regular guys can create any. They call it meme coins. So the idea is those coins are not meant to be used over time, like Bitcoin and co. So you just have to watch. So we call ourselves degens. It's like a short form of degenerative traders.
Wow.
So you see if you
should put us into
because it's bad though. They will tell you go. If I check my degen status for you now, you see a lot of guys.
It's
tell
bad, but you guys believe that's about.
It's like an addiction now. You get. It's just like betting.
Oh, okay.
You feel me?
Okay.
You get. There's this one of my friends though that says as long as he can trade, or as long as he can trade crypto, he can bet. It's still an argument we have every day that they are not the same thing you get, but he has like very, very tangible points to say.
Even in the Bitcoin, in the Web3, this thing, a lot of people have been talking, like recently on Twitter and all. I don't know what happened, but people have been talking about if they had invested 30,000 in Bitcoin, they would have been rich by now. I don't know what made them.
Why?
I don't know.
Okay.
Like,
Bitcoin
30K.
It got to an all-time high of $102 for one Bitcoin.
Okay.
So if you had a Bitcoin in 2019, then it was being sold for $1, less than $1.
Yeah.
So imagine you bought stuff for less than $1, and one of it is now 100,000. Wow. It's not just $100. 100,000. Yes, now we have. There was one Bitcoin account that had 2,500 and something Bitcoin. It has had it and it has been dormant for about 5 years. So when this year, when Bitcoin got over 100K, the person removed 10%.
Wow. that person really has patience.
Patience and a lot.
Because someone also said online that his wife bought in that 2018 30,000 Bitcoin, but in like 2020, 1 year later, like when it grew small, she sold it for 80,000.
Yeah.
Like you will be paid.
You'll be paid now.
You'll be paid that if you had waited to 2024, you'd have.
How much you have now? Unluckily for me though, then I was still a small boy. So as I was learning coding, I had like some Bitcoin wallet. So when Bitcoin started, then it was free to mine. So we had like this website will tell you to mine Bitcoin. But the laptop where I had my wallet key, so the idea is it's decentralized. So immediately you use your wallet key, it's gone forever. So the laptop where I had my wallet key got spoiled.
Yeah, you cannot
for the give motivational quotes now. You have to be steady.
You cannot do forget password.
You cannot do forget password. Yeah. So I had a few there. I can't remember the value now, but I know I mined a lot because the way you mine them was every time you are surfing the internet with that browser, they give you Bitcoin for free because it was very useless.
I even feel like people that have a lot, what if they have the similar story like you? Like what if they have access to the Bitcoin again, and that's why they've not sold it.
Yeah, stuff like that. So it happens. Like, and there's this trend also in that Bitcoin side. When any guy in Web3 makes it, they just start giving him motivational quotes. They start hearing, I think I have one. When that, I forgot it, this Pudgy Penguins or something, when he paid yesterday, the guy just went to Twitter, being consistent pay. So
you wish if you need to just be like
no more if I had my Bitcoin allocation, I probably have been giving. You have to be consistent.
Right now it's also giving us motivational speech. But in another way, if I open a Olabi status, I'll be like, Elon Musk don't make money. Make I not carry my laptop.
Like Elon Musk is richer than us now. He's richer than Nigerians. His net worth is higher than Nigeria's GDP. When I saw that, I was like, Olabi, we have this phrase, a lot of life is wasted. People will be like, why are you saying that? I say, anything that wastes time is life. So anything that is wasting your time is basically wasting your life. So that's why we like using, are you such a lot? And like a funny thing, also in the Web3, but this is not popular. So for people that watch it out there, it's like something you can look into. So and a lot of guys are making money. So it's called Web3 Security Research. So it's like cyber security
But
for
in
Web3.
Web3.
So what they do, they call themselves auditors, and what they do is before a contract comes live, like so because they know that no matter how good their programmer is, their guys are crazier. So they will bring it to those, they are like platforms, Cantina, you can check out Cantina, Sherlock, and Code for Arena. So they bring out their code to come and get audited. The guy, the latest result we had was 3 days ago, and the top guy won $200,000 in just one audit. So you can just check it out with Tigi Security Research. There's like a lot of money being thrown, and 2025 is our year. Because Nita will enter. Bam.
We must make this money.
Exactly.
I would tell 2025. Just give me my money. Sorry. Okay, so in 2024, should I say what stood out for you? What was like your happiest highlight of 2024 in your tech career?
Okay. There are a lot though, but I'll just go
one.
with the smallest.
No, go with the biggest.
No, let's go with the smallest. Because the smallest created the catapult for bigger ones. You get. So it was a $10 win. Won a hackathon for it was an hackathon on their post. So the very first, and it was not like I came top, I was just the best AI submission. It was a $10 prize. I was in Awodel, but that was the start of a very wonderful year. I got that like January 3rd or 1st, if I remember.
So some of us were getting asked to this January.
Yeah.
I've tapped into it.
Yes, I tap into more.
Okay, so apart from the happiest moment and all, what made you feel like, oh my god, this tech thing, is it really for me? Or what should I do? Is this what I'll be facing in this tech stuff?
Yeah. Like there are a lot of rejections, but the major one was when I should have gone to Ethiopia. So I was in the airport, okay. Like I was even with flight tickets, should have just gone, but unfortunately, Nigerians were not given a visa.
Nigeria happened to you.
Yeah. So Nigeria happened. So it was a very, very wonderful journey because I should not even be in the final at all. Imagine like over 250 teams and then getting to the top eight.
Wow.
Shout out to Joshua.
Nice.
Joshua was our team lead. So Joshua was the one. Joshua pushed a lot. So like the quarter final, I told Joshua it was gone. Like it's not possible. But we got quarter final, got to semis, top eight. Very, very wonderful ball.
And then Nigeria it's not possible.
Nigerians were not allowed the visa on arrival, and we could not get our visa fast enough to go to Ethiopia for the hackathon.
So when you're standing in the airport, like this and they say no, it's not possible. How did you feel? Like what's you feeling at that moment?
I don't think there was a lot of emotions though, but I mean, man, you get a lot of rejections have happened. Just before that, I got to the final stage of money point interview, and then you not get tired because I was a data scientist, not a data engineer. You get so.
Well, I heard you learn on the job.
You get so there's a lot of. So when it happened, like I just left, just order the Uber and then just left the airport. I was not even, my teammate Joshua was still there. There's another team. Shout out to those guys, young guys from Lasso, made it to the top 8, but Nigeria also. But it happened, shall we move
I think we should add it to our prayer point for this in this January. That Nigeria should not happen to any one of us because
Nigeria, it's not easy. It's not easy.
It is real.
Amen.
We're going to PAL. I told you guys about PAL at the beginning of this at the beginning of the video. That is the creator, founder, backend brain of PAL. And yes, PAL is an application where students can. Should I do the talking? Okay, it's an application where students can put their like PDFs to summarize it for them, ask them questions, and then they can learn faster. So let me just stop there. Let him do the remaining about PAL. Wait, before I go into that, before you start, like what actually like bettered the idea that you want to help students?
Because I and my co-founder Oye is a beast. Oye barely sleeps 2 hours a night. Anyway, if he watches this, so Oye worked on a PDF question and answer stuff. He did that already. So that day we're just like, waiting if you do get like like we are tech guys. We have a lot of stuff to do, and then trying to read. So we're just talking, and then he sent me an article from Graham. Graham is like one of the top guys of YC Combinator. So it was like, what can we do? So it was just there. I was like, why can't we expand on this? I don't want to I don't want to code from morning to night, go to classes, and then
Now that for
have
SEO.
to have to jack again. You get, so it was like, why can't you just expand this to just like work for? I mean, there are students like us, definitely. So if we can do this, then we can work for them. It was just we finished POW. I mean, the whole logic of POW was done in less than a week. So because he had done the PDF stuff, so it was just the other stuff. And when Oria is ready, that's it. So we did that in less than a week, and then we reached out to Palumi. Palumi is the UI guy. Very, very good. Can be stressful at times, but very good. So we just gave him a Streamlit. We don't know UI. I am Oria, we don't know UI. So we just gave him a Streamlit stuff, and then in less than a week again, he came up with the whole design, and Palumi is very good. And then the last person, AY is the front end guy. So the idea was we just wanted something that students like us can benefit from, where you don't necessarily have to like read a lot of texts while you have to do that stuff. So if you can get the information you need exactly, it's faster to understand that way.
And then it's just like your AI reading with you, like
Yeah,
to ask
exactly.
you
Like
questions.
the first name was actually Study Body. So Study Body was the name. Yeah.
What's the name of POW?
So POW is Tolumi, is P, Ayomide is A, O is Ayan Olua, Olabia.
So come in POW Square. Okay, so you guys just use
Yeah,
your
so we just
name.
use our first
That's
name.
nice.
Yeah.
Because naming is another very
Yeah, it's another very
That's nice.
stuff.
So tell them,
So,
advertise POW to them. Exam is coming.
yeah, so the idea with POW actually was not just for exam. It's just that it works best for exam.
Yeah.
Especially when we released it, where it was during exam time. But the idea with POW is you don't want to take. I do 10 courses. You don't want to do 10 courses. You don't want to work for 3 companies, and
You guys are working for 3 companies. You push to show us the way now. You guys are working for 3 companies.
Me too. Always does like 5.
Oh wow!
Always
Please, I need to see already.
Yeah, I'll try and look up. Always a beast. Anything always like the top. So you don't want to do all of those and then start having to read a lot of text again. So the idea of AI is to just make our lives easier. So if there's something that can help you in a way comprehend faster and better without having to go through the stress of reading a lot of text, then it will help you a lot. And you don't have to just do it for your school stuff. So if you are learning coding, if you're learning programming, if you are learning anything, basically, you just need a material that is text. And then with that, you have a study companion that can explain stuff to you, how you want to learn it, and you can also test yourself every time.
And it is available on Google.
Yeah, so you can just search for it.
Play Store.
Just studywithpower.com. We don't have an app yet. The app is coming soon. But
So studywithpow.com is like study with Pelumi, AY, and
No,
Olabi, and Ore. Okay.
yeah. So you studywithpower.com. It's publicly available. Immediately you sign up, you get free credit to use for you to understand how we can help you. If you can just upload anything, you can generate multiple choice questions, you can generate flashcards, you can generate theory, you can generate true or false questions. So just different ways that we know Nigerian students take exams and read, so you can comprehend better. So like there was a medicine student, we limited people to generating 100 questions. So there was a medicine student that came to pay to get 2,000 questions.
Oh, wow.
So the idea is that we have a 50-page notebook and you generate 2,000 questions from a 50-page notebook. What does the lecturer want to set that you have not seen before?
Exactly.
Yeah.
We don't underestimate OAU lecturers, but
Yeah.
exactly.
I mean, all the lecturers liked it also. We demoed to one of them, and
nice.
it was like,
imagine them using that to set exam.
They
so
ask
they
exactly. So that's one thing that they said you should try to include for lecturers. That if you are looking for lecturers' use cases, especially those that do PhD and masters, they give their master students a lot of research work to do. So they are saying, what if they can just like place their own research papers there and then generate questions to test their students to know if they actually read it and stuff.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's nice. So among all the trends that we spoke about in that happened 2024, which do you think will dominate 2025, or will keep on going? Or
Definitely 2, AI and crypto.
Yeah.
Those two are definitely going to keep on going because we keep having more crypto projects. People like me will still keep taking dust.
Maybe people like me will not learn how to
That's
make
make
money.
money. And then AI is not yet. If you are going to 100, you are still at, I'll say 20 max, because like there's a lot of stuff we still have to do. So we are currently at the natural language phase. We still get to the cognitive phase where you start having AIs that can recognize accurately, AIs that can move accurately. So the idea is for AGI, you want something that can do exactly what a human does. So GPT and code just handled one part, which is understanding language. There's still the whole part of understanding every other aspect of human. There's moving, there's remembering things. AIs are good at remembering things, but what happens when you want to change AI to do multiple things at the same time? There's still that aspect of. So there's a lot of AI stuff that's still going to come, and I don't think it's happening anytime soon. But the idea is that as people come into AI more, we keep getting these
Tap the
innovations.
potentials. Tap.
Yeah.
People should not be using it to do only medical apps. Use it for medical apps, but don't use it only for medical
Only
apps.
for medical apps.
Thank you so much for coming to our channel and for having this conversation. It was insightful, and I'm very sure you had fun. I had fun. I learned a lot. And also, if you have any trend or tech trend that we did not talk about, and you want us to know about it, you can put it in the comment section. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel.
Bye.
Shout out to our channel.
Okay, so shout out to Beyond Code. I'm not really a social person. It took a lot for me to come here. Actually, I don't like facing the camera, but Messi is a very nice person. I know I have a sister also, and it's very, very nice person to be with. And I've seen sessions. One guy that I adore a lot is Paul. Paul was the beginning of AI for me. I just knew Python. The very first, it was a lady stuff. Precious Kolawole was still here. Precious Kolawole came for that session. I also remember Nuruddin is in Germany now. So they took me to the very first She Code. It's not, I think it's Women in Data Science stuff.
Okay.
So it was the very first Women in Data Science session that I went to. So Nuruddin drew me along, and that's where I met AI. So I saw Paul's session with her, and I was like, yeah, that's a very nice person. So keep watching.
So if you are shy, I'm coming for you.
So keep watching. You still have a lot of, I have a lot of people that I also try to ensure they come, so we all have fun together, you learn, and you also see a lot of big boys. I mean upcoming big boys also, like me one day.
Bye. See you guys next time.
Bye guys.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Yeah.